Hi guys, thumbs up, like the videos please. Show you where we are. We're here in Wentworth. So we're entering a little village in Wentworth. So I'll show you where we are. And we're going to walk through cornfields, but I had a change of mind. So that's it, look. This is where we are. That's your post box. Here. That's a public footpath. I tell you what I want to have a look at, actually, while I were here, walking up here into Wentworth. I'm not sure if this is an old school. So let me have a look. So I don't know if it's an old school. Let me have a look. What they've turned into flats. So I think it's an old school, what they turned into houses or flats. Or granny flats, I'm not sure what to call them, to be honest. So I'll show you where we are now. So I think this used to be an old school, guys. So I'll get in here and I'll blow you up. So we're not far off Wentworth Church. So that's the village of Wentworth. And I think this used to be an old school, guys. So that's your old clock. I don't know if that's right or wrong. So that's where we are, here in Wentworth. So I don't know if this place is to rent, but we're going to have a walk through if we can. Let's have a look. Oh, we can. I think we can. So what they are, it looks like they've turned it into old people's bungalows. So it's really nice in here, guys. So that's where we are. As far as I know, it used to be an old school, but they're old people's bungalows now. It's a lovely building. Got a lovely plaque up there on the wall. I'll blow you up. I'm not sure if these you can rent. I'm not sure if you can rent here or not. That's where we are, guys. Rotherham Borough Council. Environmental Award winning 1987. So this is where we're going. So I thought it'd be nice to have a walk round here. Because like I said, that's Roundhouse, that's a pheasant there on the wall if you can get him. Let's have a look, I'll blow you up. So it's a lovely little location here, it's a little village here in Wentworth. Roundhouse is down there somewhere. Where are you? Hiya! So Roundhouse is down there. Are any of these houses for rent?
Well, they are, but there isn't any empty.
Oh, okay. I just wondered that's...
Big one.
Oh, big one, is that...
It will be eventually.
Oh, okay. I'm just having a walk round and see if there's out empty, that's all. So...
Well, the best thing to do is to go to...
Oh, yeah, up to Estate House.
Yeah, on Clayfield.
On Clayfield Road. Yeah.
Clayfield.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea, nip in and have a chat to the lady in Clayfield Estate House.
There is some empty in village.
Oh yeah, I think I have seen one or two.
But these are different.
Yeah. Did it used to be an old school?
At top, yeah.
Ah, so at top that were your old school.
Yeah.
And what were these bungalows then? Were they just people's bungalows?
I have no idea.
Ah, I just wondered, you know, history on it. Because I don't know history on it. Pardon?
Where have you come from?
Oh, I'm from up Ireland.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'm having a walk up Wentworth, as you can see. So I'm having a walk up Wentworth, so I'm just making a video, that's all. Because I make videos up Wentworth, so I thought I'll have a walk up Wentworth and I'll make a video. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just going to have a walk up to Wentworth now.
Well, there'll be nobody there at this time.
No, there won't be, but I'm going to make a video up there. And then I'll put it...
We're talking,
Yeah, okay, ta-da.
I can't tell you much about them, actually.
Yeah, I just wondered. I know it used to be an old school, but I'm not sure, to be honest. Alright, take care. Ta-da. Oh, that's Roundhouse there, look. I blow it round house up from here. So I've just been talking to a lady there. Where are we? I can't see it on this phone, you know, on my phone, guys. So, hold on. That's round house. If I point it out with my hand, I've got a rough idea. It's down there somewhere, I just cannot see it on this phone. So we'll have a little walk round. Yeah, so like the lady says, there's no empty, the nice little bungalows. And it's the top part up here that used to be the school. So we'll have a little walk up here, then I'm going to walk back down. And then we'll walk round the other side. Because I want to chat to you. Howdy. I want to chat to you about barns. They've turned them into houses. Oh, that's where they are, look. Right, you read that. Right, I want to walk this way. Of course, I want to show you these barns, what they've converted. I mean, it was a long time since I were up here. But I can remember barns. And I'll tell you why I can remember barns, because I used to come down here when I was a kid. And I used to come rabbiting. And there always used to be a little owl. There was a little owl's nest down here, actually. And I'll show you where little owl was. So when I used to walk past, I always used to see little owl. So, like I said, it's a lovely location down here. And that was the schoolhouse at the top. It's been turned into an house. Show you where we are. So this is a little village in Wentworth. In fact, I don't know what they call this little village. It's an house now. That's car park, that's a bungalow. But I'm going to show you. But I can remember this house. I can remember this. I'll blow you up. I can remember this. So I can remember that when it were a barn. And there always used to be a little house sat up in the window there in the morning. Early morning when I used to come rabbiting when I were a kid. I think that goes down. Let's have a look. That's Wainted Field. And I think that goes down to bungalow. So that's what that place was there, look. That were an old barn. They've converted it into an house. But there were always a little owl in the window. So there were always a little owl up there. So, I mean, I used to come down here rabbiting, like I said, when I was a kid in my teens. And I always used to walk around that barn. There used to be all rabbits around barn. And I used to climb up in that old barn there, what's been converted to an house. And that's what it was. So that's what it was, guys. It were let's have a look. To the Barrow. So that's where we are. I can't pronounce that, Almashawasa. I cannot pronounce it. That's Farmer Cross Road. And there's a footpath, but it looks on it, that goes down there. But I don't know where the footpath goes to. I'll show you in farm. So, that's what used to be there, guys. There used to be always a little owl. And always used to be sat in the little owl, and it used to nest in that barn. And I always used to go just to see it, little owl. So I used to go round with dogs and I used to sneak round and I used to look up. And little owl used to be up in the window. And I used to love to see owls. There were quite a few barns round here actually with barn owls or little owls in. Now, I'm not going into the farmyard, but this is our farmyard here, look. But I will tell you, when we were kids, this farmer here, he did actually have a lot of geese in here. And when we used to come down here as kids, it were always full of geese. He'd always got geese in here at farmer. It looks a bit derelict now, I don't know if it's working. Looks like there's an old barn in there, look. So, still a beautiful place, but it always had geese in here. And I know this is part of Wentworth Village. Like I said, I think that were an old school there. I'll blow it you up. Barrow Farm. Barrow Farm. So that's where we are. That's the barn at the back, guys. And I'll blow you the school up from here. Because as far as I know, I've just asked the old lady. So that's the old school, but that was the school. And then the bungalows around, I don't know what the bungalows around was. So I don't really know the history of this little village here in Wentworth. So I'm not really sure. So I'm going to have a little walk up into Wentworth, but I'm going to show you exactly where we are. So if anybody knows the name of this village, make a comment please. So that's where we are. That's where the old police house is over there. So that's where the old police house. Looks like gamey, I don't know. So that's where the old police house is over there. So I'll get you a little shot of where we are. As you can see up there, that's Wentworth Church, Wentworth Spire, back round to the farm, and then I'll just show you, wait a minute, and that's the old school. So that's the old school. I'm going to walk out into the road in a minute, so I can get you where we are. So that's the old school here in Wentworth. As far as I know, it's the old school, guys. Now, I'm not sure if it was a school or if it were for nuns, or I don't know the history of it, to be honest. So if you know the history, please make a comment. It'll be really interesting to know. And I don't know what they call this little village here. So this little village here, I know we're in Wentworth, but I don't know what they call this little village. So thumbs up, like the videos please, share the videos please. I mean, you walk through here and then you walk down to Harley, and I walked through here earlier this year, sorry, last year, 12 months ago, and actually there was a sign, and the sign said please don't enter coronavirus. So I think a lot of the old people there were a bit scared of the corona. I don't know if you can hear the church bells. I don't know if you've heard them, but a lot of people were scared of the coronavirus. So that's the old school here in Wentworth. Make a comment please, because I ain't got a clue what it used to be. Girls' school, boys' school. So thumbs up, like the videos please, make a comment. Wentworth, careful drivers. I don't know about that. Thumbs up, take care. I'm off up into Wentworth and I'm going to make some videos. Take care, God bless. Happy Sunday tomorrow.